Good morning. I'm Azlin. I'm from the Singapore office of Argus Media, and I'm the senior crude editor for Asia Pacific. With me today is David Fyfe, chief economist of Argus Media. So, David, good morning. Two questions to ask. What are the key risks facing the global economy for 2024, and how do you think this might affect oil demand?
Hi, Azlin. Great to see you. I think the factors that have been running through 2023 really are going to spill over into the early part of next year. We've got high interest rates in the Atlantic Basin. We've got inflation still at play. So there's a real risk that the advanced economies dip into recession end of the year, first quarter of next year. The big hope for much of this year was that China and the emerging markets could help counterbalance the slowdown in the Atlantic Basin. Of course, as we know, China's been a bit slower than people expected to spring back to life, economically speaking. So I think really the key macro risk running through, at least through the first half of next year, is going to be the extent to which China recovers and commodity demand picks up there correspondingly.
So, in light of this, how do you see the OPEC plus strategy going into 2024, just in light of how the group has performed over the past year?
I think OPEC Plus is probably pretty satisfied with the way they've managed to, oversee the market in 2023. They've had a pretty high degree of cohesion. They're producing now probably 2 million barrels a day less than they were producing in the second half of last year. They've been pretty coordinated. I think they're going to need to continue with that through 2024. They've said they will continue to restrain supplies next year. The big question is if some of the Middle East producers start to see more Russian oil seeping into the Asia-Pacific market, which really is the Middle East producers' key market, whether a degree of competition creeps back in between members. We've got to wait and see.
Thank you very much, David.